Hi students, good afternoon to all. Nowadays, we are struggling with COVID-19, coronavirus. I believe you are all safe in your home. Please stay with your parents and wash your hands, wear the mask. Thank you. Now, today we discuss the subject 8th Standard English. Unit 1 Prose, the Nose Jewel, written by C. Rajagopalachari. Glossary. First we discuss about the glossary. Self-centered, concerned with the self, concerned with the self. That means selfishness. Nowadays our peoples have the selfish peoples. They not help others. They want to earn themselves to keep every money or everything in themselves. That is self-centered, concerned with the selfishness. Disdain, feeling of contempt or scorn. Disdain, feeling of contempt or scorn. Feeling of contempt or scorn means the dislike. Mud heap. Third one is mud heap. Heap, pile of dirt. Pile of dirt. Crab, food. Larva of an insect. Why I write in here the larva of an insect means the male bird went outside to get crab 2 years children's. Magistrate, a judicial officer with the limited authority to administer and enforce the law. Disgrace, the state of being dishonored or covered with the shame. Disgrace means ashamed, who are doing that illegal activities, who are stole some of the things. If somebody know that who are stolen the things means they have the ashamed one thing. That's why we are called a disgrace, that state of being dishonored or concerned, covered with the shame. That means the shameful. Ignorant, unaware, are called as a innocence. Not knowing what one ought to know. Innocence. Who are in the silent people. Who are the silent people, we are called them as a innocence. They don't know anything. What is happening in the city or society or in a home. They are called as a innocence. Ignorant means unaware. Unaware means the innocence. Console, comforted someone in the time of grief, disappointment. One who in disappointment to give motivation. If there anybody in a disappointment mood, we want to give the motivation. We not leave from them. We want to give the motivation. Suspected, believed to be a cause or at fault. Believed to be a cause or at fault. Doubted as who stole some things. If there anybody stole the things, we have some of the doubt. We can believe it. They only stole the things. That is suspected. Suspected means believed to be a cause or at fault. Flutter, to flap or wave quickly but irregularly. To flap or wave quickly but irregularly means flutter means the heartbeat comes up who are doing the fault or irregular activities. Confined, restricted, kept in a limited space or area. Confined, restricted, kept in a limited space area. We are restricted to some of the peoples who are not come to our home because they are the cruel persons. We are not allowed them. That's why we are restricted persons. Confined, restricted, kept in a limited space or area. Panic, frightened, unexpected fear. Frightened. Why we say that unexpected fear means if you are stole some of things into the another person pocket or in a home, we just have fear, more fear. That's why we call it as a panic, frightened. Frightened means more fear. Cruel, merciless or heartless. Cruel means merciless, the heartless persons. If you are not help the others means we are called them as a heartless persons. Cruel, merciless or a heartless persons. Gravely, in grave or serious manner. Now we discuss about the author. C. Rajagopalachari. The full name of Chakravarti Rajagopalachari. He was born on 10 December 1878 in Thoraballi village, Krishnagiri district. He was informally called Rajaji. He was informally called Rajaji. He was the Indian politician. He was the Indian politician, independence activist, lawyer, writer, statesman, and historian. He was the independent Indian politician, independence activist, lawyer, writer, statesman, and historian. Rajagopalachari was the last Governor General of India as India became republic in 1950. Rajagopalachari was the last Governor General of India as India became republic in 1950. Furthermore, he was the first Indian born Governor General. Before him, the posts were held by British nations. He was the leader of Indian National Congress, Premier of Madras Presidency, Governor of West Bengal, Minister for Home Affairs of Indian Union and Chief Minister of Madras State. He was one of the first recipients of India's highest civilian award, the Bharat Ratna. Finally, he died on 25th December 1972. This is the author introduction about Rajagopalachari, Alexis Chakravarti Rajagopal. Now we discuss about the summary. Before we discuss the characters who are in the nose jewel. Ramaya, his wife, there is no name for his wife. Two sparrows, Meenakshi Ammal, her little girl and servant Kupai. Now we discuss the summary. Ramaya was a simple man living in the town. He lived with his wife in a nice house made of tiled roofs. He was not rich, but he could take care of his family. In Ramaya's home, two sparrows built a nest in a nice spot in the roof of Ramaya's home. Now, mother bird laid her eggs in it, and mother bird laid her eggs in it. Then mother bird asked male sparrow, "Why does the lady of this house always quarrel with her husband?" That means quarrel means fight with her husband. After conversation, male sparrow answered to his wife, "Let us mind our own business." After conversation, male sparrow went out to get food to his family. He found the diamond jewel was lying in mud heap. The male sparrows picked up the shining jewel. He took it to his wife in the nest. His wife said that jewel was useless to her. The young ones were hungry. The little birds are very hungry. So she asked the male bird to go out and bring some crumbs. On hearing this, the male sparrow dropped the stud on the floor. He flew out in search of worms. Ramaya's wife noticed the jewel. As she was sweeping the floor, she picked it up with delight and wore it. Ramaya questioned her angrily, "How did you get this diamond stud?" Suddenly, his wife answered, "I found it lying her yesterday." After hearing this, her husband urged her to deliver into the village magistrate. The village magistrate means who are the justice given by the village peoples. They are called the village magistrate. But his wife did not like to do so. The nose jewel was missing by a little girl. How that bird, where that bird picked that nose jewel, it was missed by one of the girl. The nose jewel was missed by the little girl, the mother. Meenakshi Ammal consoled her little girl. Then both of them searched. The police searched for it. Ramaya and his wife were filled with fear. Panic. Panic means filled with fear. Ramaya's wife put the stud in her box. Ramaya's heart was in a flutter. Flutter means heart beating, upcoming races. Because the police were searched where the stud in the home. So the both of them, the Ramaya and his wife, were fluttered. Her wife developed a severe fever and was confined to her bed. No one thought of searching their house. The male sparrow looked at the fun and he said to mother bird, how the lady of this house is scared and down with fever. This is the reason we have not stolen the others' things. Otherwise, we get more than the fear. At the same time, we are punished by others. This is the summary of the nose jewel. Now we discuss the synonyms. Self-centered, selfish. Already I give the explanation in the glossary. Self-centered, selfish, disdain, contempt, mug, dirt, heap, pile, crowd, food, magistrate, judge, disgrace, shame, ignorant, unaware, consoled, comforted, suspected, doubted. Again, the antonyms. Began, ended, quarrel, agree, self-centered, selfless. In here, self-centered, selfish in synonyms. In antonyms, self-centered, selfless. Picked, dropped, picked. If there is some differences in here, picked, dropped, picked. Angrily, calmly, rage, calm. This is also one of the same. Angrily, calmly, rage, calm. Rightly, wrongly. Flutter, peace. Flutter means fearness. But in here, for the antonyms, peace. Cruel, kind. Cruel means kind. Okay, students. In next class, we discuss in the line wise the prose. Thank you. We see in the next video.